Okay. A little late. Ooh. Bong. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum bum 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 bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, beat that, beat it, beat it, ba. Beat that, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat up, beat it, beat it, ba. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, oh, sup, Abraham Clark. What a last name, Clark. Fucking awesome, man. Scat man. SpongeBob. I'm great. How are you, JR? 0191. Raimone Calado. Boa tarde. Sounds Portuguese. Sexy. Carlos said, what's happening, man? Not much. Just got back from the gym, so I'm ready to hear some music. Van Dweller. Future top DJ in the making, I think. That's from the Netherlands, ain't it? Beliu. Hello. Hi. John Anthony. Yo, what's up? John. Felipe Godoy. Last name. I bet when you went to get your high school diploma, I don't know if you got the lady. The one that, like, she'll be like, Felipe Godoy. You know, like, and then you get your diploma, you're like, what the fuck? You know, like, anyways, it's a mess. That's cool. Hot Pixel. Sexy. That's cool. Volodymyr Varioda. Hi. Soviet style. Okay, I like it. I fuck with Soviet style, man. Yeah. Then okay, cool. So I'm just waiting on these songs to come in. Check them out. I just know I'm always honest. Don't how do you say it? Don't kill the messenger. Okay, y'all sending it. You guys know I'm gonna be honest, so you know, honesty, they say, goes a long way. I think it lowers sales down. Deceiver 7's out. Okay. Well, hopefully, you know, a relationship isn't too fucked. But yeah, don't worry. You're always gonna have your moments. Ups and downs. That's what the life is all about. Ups and downs. But we make it through every day, bro. Baby steps, you know? You learn to clip, then you learn to compress, then you learn to use a limiter, then you learn a bit of sound design, and then you learn songwriting, and then you fucking realize you're shit at them all, so then you go back and relearn everything, and then you just keep doing that till one day maybe everything works out. And if it doesn't, fuck it. Okay, there's let's see what we got, man. The Brew, what's up, man? All right, you know I remember you, man. It's always good to see you. JWoww, big titties, let's go. Yo, hope the day. I hope it's treating everyone good, man. Hope it's it is sponsored by you. Thanks. What's up, David? You already, you know what's going on, man. I was running and the news was on. Fucking bombs are flying, bro. Fuck. Fat beats, not bombs, man. Fat bass, thick ass basses, not bombs, but fuck it, man. It is what it is. Those people, man. I swear. Hopefully, there's no World War III, because that means we won't get Ableton 13. But yeah, man, stay safe, homie. Stay safe. What's rebel music or decipher, my friend? Sounds like badass tech house or techno labels, to be fair. Just make sure they don't rebelliously scam you. You don't have to pay for anything anytime you release music. You're eating IHOP pancakes? Yes! Let's go! Okay. Anyways, let's keep going. Can we hear that? I don't got a Nate in the back, but it's Tech House Thursdays from LA. Hold on, I can't hear anything, bro. I get it. normies. I gotta make sure I'm running the. Yeah, we're good. Damn. Where are these songs when Chris is fucking live streaming, man? For sure, man. We need a fucking vocal, bro. Destruction commencing in 3, 2, 1. Let go. You know, I bring it all down. Take it to the top. Let's bring it back down. This is Destructor with Billy O.
Wait a minute.
Yo, it's good, man. It's good. Good, bro. Okay, yeah, man. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I'm gonna be that one guy though. Yeah, I'll be the one guy. You need a fucking vocal, bro. You need something to bring the song for the normies. It's a beat right now. It's a cool beat, but yeah, you need a vocal, bro. That's what else can I fucking say? You need a fucking vocal, bro. But I think once you get the vocal in there, it's badass, man. It's really good shit. Really good shit, man. God, way to make everyone look bad. Don't search for vocals. Make your vocals. I don't know, man. Got a couple of options. One, go on Instagram. Learn the act of approaching women and hope that maybe one of them can make a vocal. And if they don't want to, then seduce them. And don't commit the deed, because that's just wrong. But you know, get some vocals in, like, you know, see if you can get some vocals out of that. I don't know where you're from, but that's one way to do it, man. Or you could also message a guy, but you got to go somewhere to find them. It's either that or you fucking pay, man. And trust me, you don't want to pay. These vocalists are charging anywhere from $3 to, let's say, $2,500 a track. Some even $5,000. It just depends who they've worked with. So, again, you got some options, man. But I'd say just hit them up. DM them, dog. Okay? There's as lifeless as your profile picture, man. It's like, I'm hoping there's some more movement in this. Yeah, I went whoop, whoop over the head. Okay. So, acid sound coming down the center, right? Then you got the white thing doing the pitch down effect. Too much going on at once. My brain hurts. I'm stupid. It just, whenever you play your music out, what do you want the listeners to pay attention to? That is the thing. That is the fucking key. Right now I'm being presented with acid moving really fast and this goddamn ride that doesn't know whether it wants to go up or down. I would say if you want to have both, then maybe one has to go more in the back, but that's a little too busy. Off to literally a little bit of a bad start, man. But again, keep it simple. It's too much. Then that delay on the acid makes no sense. Why is it so wide? When you got a fucking ride that's confused on the sides. Okay. All right, now we're good. We're good. That ride's fucking loud, by the way.
Initiate system. Initiate system protocol.
chat. Get some roast in here. Let's see. I need my AI, bro. I can't roast properly. Let's see what it says. I fed it. I mean, the vibe of it is cool. I think you got like pretty much the right drums, the right sounds, but it just feels like instead of John Wick killing motherfuckers, it's John Wick getting fucked or something, getting shot at, bro. Like you just see him, like, you know, Castlevania did the soundtrack for John Wick. If he would have produced it like this, Keanu Reeves be dead right now, man. But yeah, he's on the right path. I agree. Like, there's some good parts in the song. This part's fair. I think this is the best part. Working really good. Dope. We going. Yep. But again, you want to think about like here, malfunction over an acid line going really hard like that. Yeah, that's might be more of a mixing. Maybe you want both, but the way that you're presenting this to me finished, it just feels way too busy. We have stereo image to work with, right? We have landscaping of a track, right? You can make shit wide. You can make shit down the center. You can pan left. You can pan right. You can create depth, or you can ruin a track with a cymbal. But again, you want to use that so that people like me aren't pointing like, what the fuck is that shit? You know, like you don't want to give me ammo, bro. You know, trust me, I don't need ammo. I want to love you. But you're giving me too much ammo here. Good. This is okay. But those sides, the sirens are wide are way too loud. But I like the idea of it. If there's any way to make the sound design on the side stuff a little bit more mechanical, that would be the play. But I like the glitches. Definitely sounds like a woman. That time of the month. This part works well because you don't have the annoying acid, so that sound really works well here. This is great. Yes. Okay. You want like a nasty ass fucking Reese here, bro. Good. This is good. Good momentum. Okay, cool. Yeah, so again, don't give me ammo, man. Don't give me ammo. Yo, what's up, bro? What am I being sent? Let's see. Hopefully it's an ID. Yeah, it is an ID. It's called Gang. Hopefully not a fucking gangbang, but you know, it's called Gang. 4 months ago. Bro, I know you make a track a fucking week. Why are you sending me a 4-month-old track? All right. I'll set it up here. Yeah, you got this, bro. We keep your shit going, man. Just head up. I know it can feel like shit. You can feel horrible. Develop thick skin, man, so that you last more than 5 seconds. I want you to last 2 minutes. I got it. All right, no worries, dude. Show your best fucking work, but I appreciate the donation. Thank you. I'm going to take my wife to Chick-fil-A today. I'm going to let her get the fucking deluxe. I'm going to let her put cheese on the chicken sandwich today. My boy. Boom. All right. Let's see what we got with this photo. It's starting off like someone saying, are you guys ready for the grand prize? Drum roll, please. If you get this answer correct, you win a Latina. Hit me up on the support email, bro. I'll hit you back up. My wife runs that. If she hasn't responded, tell me right now and I will fucking get on her ass. I get it, but shit's going down right now, bro. I think this is like a requiem of something, no? Come on, man. Come on, bro. All I know is this track cannot say chickens weren't harmed in the making of it. So I don't fucking know, man. I mean, I like this part. This part's sexy. But yeah, so it could be on a magic carpet made of chicken skin. I don't know, man. I think the lead could be a lot better. I like the beat, man. I don't know about the song overall like that, but beat over, like, it's sick. Te quiero, mami. Alguien me está preguntando cómo ganar chicas. Se llama una cosa, piensa, amigo. Vete al gym, gárate un six-pack. Ve pa' la playa y habla con las nenas con confidencia. Úsalas como entretenimiento. I don't fucking know. I don't talk Spanish that well. I'm trying to figure out these words, but... la tiro. Yeah. Okay. I like this. I don't know about all this depressing shit. I mean, whatever, you know, it's your creativity on it. I just think, what is the track trying to be? A fucking like, you know, like funeral for a chicken, or or like we're trying to fuck on the drop or something, like, you know, grind Dirty Havana Nights with Jessica Alba, or a mixture of Shakira and Pamela Anderson put together vibe, you know, and a little bit of Kim. No, I don't want that, but you know what I mean. I think the beat's sick there, but yeah, man, I need some more. All right, gang, bang. Okay, got the knock bass. I like this weird pop-pop double clap. That second clap sounds like a weird, there's something weird about it. Is it like a gun? That motherfucker's reloading constantly. Cool. Nothing too shabby. One more time. Flipping it. We gotta go one more time. Flipping it. Flipping it. I'm gonna bump it, hold up. Okay, cool. I had to bump it for that to hit there. Sick. That growl is sick. I think one thing I can probably complain about is the landscaping of the song. You know, like where you're placing elements, like that wide bass is overlapping with the ride, kind of kills immersion. So for example, I was yesterday, me and Samanga had like this fucking like, we did like this long production sesh, and then we started hearing people's music. Some of it is really good and immerses you well. Others are just a little all over the place in terms of the landscape. So what I mean about immersion is usually some tracks will push shit wide, like drums or rides, right? But the good ones will never have them overlap with anything there, right? So if you have the rides hella wide, and then you got like a wub that's really wide, they overlap. And in the studio, for me, as I'm hearing it, it just sounds kind of like, it kills the immersion, the rule of the ride being wide. So in that scenario, I would probably put the ride down the center, or the wub a little bit more down the center. This part's cool. See this? Great. Just drums down the center, then all your shots are wide as shit. So it really sounds pretty sick. Now the rides come in. And there's this weird width to them. Cool. Really dope, like good songwriting. Whatever. Being super picky, I would say, is it even needed? Kind of kills the vibe of the song being like a badass song, gangbang song, you know? Like fucking good motherfuckers, you know, like Wait up. I would also say there's a lot going on here in terms of like little glitches and a lot of really, you know, like intricate stuff. I would just question, is it needed? That's all. I like how the lead just stays on those two notes. Again, that laser, I don't feel like that shit's needed, bro. Let's fucking go! Illuminati! I don't know. What do you guys think? Did that hit or no? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll say it like this, right? My initial reaction to that is a bit like, let's go! It's fucking cool! Ah! And then it kind of like, boom, it falls, and then it drops, and then I'm like, in a way, you know, like, but it's not a bad it's more of a like, okay, you know, but you think it needs a moment, like a fucking like, you know, usually Temper does a lot of fucking moments in his fucking tracks, so I'm a little surprised he just went straight into that. Flipping it. You know, fucking gun. Bah, bah. Fuck yeah. Flipping it. Bah, bah. I don't know, but definitely need something a little bit more. It's cool, man. It's definitely like probably what I would call modern, right? Because HNTR has that new techno shit, and then like script and all that, right? Like all that shit where like hip hop vocals and like these sort of like melodic, not melodic, well, yeah, melodic techno fucking, but more techno inspired shit. So it's pretty sick. You should send it to labels, man. Send it to labels. Take screenshots of people saying it's sick from in here. Fucking send it to a label, a little bit of social proof, a little party favor just in the mail if you can. But it's good, man. I would say also the waveform looks very fat as shit, which for the breaks you don't want it to be that fat. You at least want to give the bass like a break here and there. Yeah, I know you're sitting on a fucking ton shit, man. Like, yeah, I think I used to work with Temper to do sessions. Like, I don't know for how long, but it was a good minute. And motherfuckers working with some big guys now, and it would always come with like 2 or 3 fucking songs every time we did a sesh. Every fucking week, 3 fucking songs, and I was just like, God damn, good work ethic. So. Yeah, Temper's pretty sick, man. It's getting there, man. Oh, and he has the collab out with Charles D. Just came out new on Charles D's new label, so it's pretty sick shit. Get back, Les Salute. Okay, bro, you donated. Oh wait, no, Jimmy Six donated. My bad, bro. I'll get you in, dog. You're still using deceiver kicks? You're still using deceiver kicks? Wait, why the fuck am I looking up Les Salute, man? Also, it's Tech House Thursdays. We got Chris Lake as the headliner for today's fucking Tech House Thursday stream as always. Hopefully they get a different opener, but you know what? It is. All right, man. We got Make It Hot by Jimmy Six. God damn, bro. Is that Chris Lake or is that you? Because I see your picture, like your profile picture. It's you with a hat. And you had a mullet. I guess not anymore, bro. All right, man. Well, that's the next one. James, like that. Fuck it, dude. You shaved the flow, dog. It's all good, man. Girls sometimes get tired of doing this to the back of your head, you know? Shit. We got Les Salute. Bro, put the picture more down, bro. I'm not too sure on that bass, bro. I think we gotta give the bass a little bit of a chance to load up. It's having some buffering issues at the moment, but hopefully the bass comes in full force. Sick. Gotta get back. Okay. Those chords are sick. They have to be placed a lot better. Gotta get back. Sick. Nah. Back. Get back. Hate that fucking lead, man. Gotta get back. Yeah, the bass can be in the beginning of the song, the bass has this weird vibe to it. As you go into this drop, it sounds like it gets more filtered. I don't know what happened, but the bass sounds a lot better here than it did in the beginning. Remember with bass, you know, sometimes when the bass is allowed to be fully open, it doesn't feel as fat. And I can't say why. Supposedly Noisia, or nah, fuck that fool. He referenced his book. I have the book because I'm smart like that. Your Brain on Music, which talks about how, you know, I don't know, if you believe in God, then you believe in God and that he created the world, whatever. But there's owl birds in our DNA or some shit, and ooh, and it has to deal with something, that shit. So point being, when a bass is closed, like you don't allow the highs, it sounds fatter to human ears. That's the point of that. Again, read the book. I'm not the smartest. I'm smart because I read books and shit. You know, they get the idea there. So it was possibly because of that. I like the dum 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 dum. I think it fits vibe, very mischievous. You know, kind of like you know, it's gonna be a fucking street takeover or some shit. But those leads, bro. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, but.
Gotta back, get it back.
Yeah, drums could be more saturated, need more life, man. Okay, but the arrangement's pretty sick, and I like how you uplifted the synth, pitch bend that shit up, so that's cool. Okay, I'll give you a chance here on the final drop. Come on. Let's get your vibe here.
Gotta get back.
Do so much better with that lead, bro. Does it even need it?
Get back. Gotta get back.
Hope that's not one of my leads. It sounds like a certain kind of lead. I ain't gonna say what it is, but it sounds like a certain type of lead.
Get back.
Yeah, so I like chord shots. I like the bass groove. I like the vocal vibe. I think that all is a good theme. That lead, whatever, like, you know, like I gotta. No, I don't look which one it is. It better not be me, but I have a feeling I know who it is. I ain't fucking around with that stuff, man. All right, anyways, get back to me on what the lead is from. But yeah, cool. I like the arrangement and stuff. It's just more about that lead. Really takes me out of the zone of like, gotta get big, you know, like it's very like, it's too fucking. Ayúdenme aquí en español para que no me cancelen. How do you say that? No, it's good. It's the all right, we're gonna move on, okay? Okay, but good. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. That's not it. What am I trying to say? That lead is weak. Flaco, tal, no tiene chiste. It's I know it's not my fucking lead, bro. I know it's not my fucking lead. I know, but I didn't think it was a kick and bass lead. There was someone else I was thinking of, because anytime I get into a session, you know, like the one-on-ones with some people, and I go through their leads, because I'm like, man, what the fuck is this shit? Like, all right, let's get. I ain't gonna say who.
Make it hot.
Bass. I want to say this, okay? Fuck. Exactly. So like, it's fancy. Yeah, the bass just feels like there's moments of low end, and then there's no moments of low end. A lot of the sub energy, I have a sub in my room, is coming from the kick, and then I'll hear some parts of the bass, but I don't feel the bass is good. Might be too low, man. Might be going too low. I get it. You like the grittiness of it down there. I mean, I love going down there too, bro. You know, but yeah, the bass can be a lot more. I'm not sure how I feel about the way the vocal and the bass are working. Because the vocal gets too. This part works fine for some reason, but I'm iffy on the harmonics of it. Like the note, the vocals. You know, it's Timberlake, isn't it? Help me out here. It's me bars. It's kind of like the vocal is singing to chords and it's playing on top of this nasty bass. I don't know how you make that work, to be fair. In fact, you could say fuck it and just leave it as is. Because there's already memes about DJs doing mashups where like the keys don't match up and people are weirded out by it. But it's not as bad on yours. It's just that it definitely makes me it makes me feel a little weird. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see what happens though. Yeah, pretty much. You see, this just can't be summer love. Make it hot. I like what you're doing though with your automations. Can't wait to fall in love. Can't wait to fall in love. Yeah, it's a little boring for sure, but I think because the bass isn't hitting like it should, and that's the problem, you know. Because if the bass was hitting like it should, I'd say, oh fuck, I don't give a fuck that this shit's out of key, dog. Like, you know, like it's not out of key, but there's too much tension. I'd just be like, this is banging, dog. Fuck it, you know. But yeah. It needs to fucking hit. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I think once you get that, be good, man. Sometimes a basic saw bass is all you need. That's well designed, you know? That's literally the fucking toxic bass from Chris Lake. It's a goddamn saw with flavor. I think he layered it with a sub and did some shit because that bass is also wide, which, again, I can't wrap my head around it yet, but maybe one day I will and I'll make a video on it, but yeah, that bass is nasty. Well, okay, Matt. I think that's all I gotta say. The drums are sick. It needs work though on the low end and the vocal stuff. Maybe like this is what I'll say, right? Like we need to come up with solutions here, right? So maybe the part where Timberlake does Timberlake things. There you go. That's a good way of putting it. You know, maybe you save those for the break, and then the break you can get chords in there or something. And then the drops are all nasty with like little vocal chops and maybe parts of the vocal where he doesn't do Timberlake things. And it'll be good, man. So yeah, be good, doggy. All right.
Girl, come take my hand and follow my lead. Out this world's where we're going, if you know what I'm.
All right, I know I got some donations, but let's hear this one. I'll get those in. I appreciate you guys. At first, I was going to take my wife to Chick-fil-A and let her put cheese on the chicken sandwich because, you know, they charge you like more for that. And they call it something else, which is kind of stupid. Now I'm going to let her get the spicy deluxe. Thank you, guys.
Need my love.
Okay.
There's no need to burn it down.
Nah, that's my rosacea, bro. Yeah, let me start this over. Sorry, I was bringing those songs up. Nah, man, this is what happens when you don't use sunscreen and you fucking bodyboard for 2 years in like the sun during peak time. Trust me, I'm trying to manage it, but I think at this rate, I'm just embracing the permanent blush at this point. It's cool though. Girls say, "Oh, you look cute." I think one thing I can say straight away, just hearing this with my eyes closed, is everything in this track is wide. And the only thing down the center sounds like it's a goddamn kick and bass. Change that. Maybe the lead goes down the center. Some elements can go down the center. Usually polyphonic sounds, which are like detuned sounds where you have more than one voice, go wide because naturally they will sit wider because you have more than one voice. When you have one mic, you know, my voice isn't wide, it's down the center because there's only one mic. If I had this mic and then we bring in another mic down here, then now I would start an OnlyFans account, right? Because yeah, boy. But mono stereo. There was a joke in there, okay? Ha. Yeah, nothing's down the center. It sounds mushy. Vocals down the center, which is nice. But be careful with the reverb as well.
Girl, come take my hand and follow my lead.
I like the way the vocal.
This world's where we're going, if you know what I mean, my love. Do you got a problem with wanting to run?
I like the ideas here. It's just the way it's being played at to me. Weird response is happening. I don't know if it's the reverb, if it's a goddamn ozone imager. I don't know if you ripped the vocals out of another song. If, like, I don't know, but it's not sounding like clean the way the vocal should sound like it sounds mushy. I think the chords are fine. I think the chords are fine. I thought the chords were pretty decent. Yeah, your transition here sucks ass. Going from like that drop to like your whatever the fuck you want to call this verse sucks ass. Like this transition's not it, because it's like, you know, you need to do shit in a cool way. Right now it feels like I just wrote the song and now I need to do like the last 15%. So when you transition from sections, they need to sound glorious. So here everything just goes away in such a boring way, and then the vocal comes in and starts singing how she normal. That's boring. You know, filter shit down, do something, get a little cool drum fill, cool reverse, a cool synth motif, something to lead you into this section. That's boring. That's all I gotta add. And yeah, like honestly, I think the ideas are okay. I thought the chords were fine. To be fair, I really think this is a situation where like the song is just not like hitting like how it should, and everything sounds so weird that I'm not vibing because I'm not feeling it. I'm just more like, what the fuck? How'd you make it sound this way and shit? Could definitely automate chords, I guess, but I thought it was okay. It's more of like little things like that, little drum fills, little ear candy. But yeah, it has to hit. I don't know. It sounds like Ozone Imager or Ozone Master or some shit, man. Like, it's weird. I can't say how you got there. Okay, vamos, papi chulo. I don't know who this is. Okay, so I'm be really picky with you guys, okay? Because other people aren't. So right now, hearing the start of this, that clap, cool, could be a lot tighter, more controlled so that it fits with everything else in the beat and doesn't sound like a fucking ass slap, but more like a tight clap. It's way too... Other than that, everything else is sounding okay. Okay. Intro's pretty cool. Sick. Now you know this is the dirty song. Transition a lot better into that. I hate that reverse synth that you use. It doesn't really add that coolness to it. Like, it's too similar to it. Maybe make it have a redux, do something cool, have it slowly like cut out more of the body of it. Something to just differentiate it from the synth and the break. This is a dirty song. Vocal could be a lot louder. That synth is a little too loud, overpowers the vocal. God fucking damn it. Okay. I like the vocals. Fucking hate that drop. Fucking hate it. I guess, no, the vocal will be better. No, the vocal's great. It's that fucking synth, bro, that needs to be better, dog. You're playing like an organ-based synth, like a goddamn electro melodic techno gated lead. It doesn't make sense. Dun, 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 dun. You know, like that should be it. It feels like that sound, as a sound designer, that sound shouldn't be that. If you're going to be doing that, it needs to be a different sound, bro. That organ isn't made for that kind of stuff. It's like grabbing, like, it's like me, like, I don't know. I got to stop making stuff so sexual and shit, bro. Fuck. It's like me trying to do the splits. I haven't trained for that shit. You know, I'm more of a slow groover, dog. It's danceable. My ass, it's danceable. Dance to it then. Go. I don't know, man. I would just drop into a fat ass bass. That's it. You guys, you don't have to be like Chris, man. We got nothing to lose other than Deceiver 7 sales, but So the more this song goes to the right, the more it's starting to sound like a Max Styler kind of track. You need different sounds. This part's okay, but then the organ is way too long. This part's okay. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Love that vocal. This is a dirty song, man. You want the truth? This is the truth, okay? This isn't personal. This isn't me going, I'm gonna fuck my nude state. Nah, this is that's not a generic sounding lead. I think it's a ravey lead. It's an organ-based ravey lead. It has a place. It definitely belongs, but it doesn't belong on this track. And if it does, maybe for the breaks to do like the old school, you know, like the old school fucking flavor for the breaks, and then the drops you can go a little harder, you know, like Max Styler. That meant thrust. That is a thrusting man. But yeah, just this is what I would say, right? That lead, you could probably distort the shit out of it and turn it into a nasty miracle maker like Dom Dollar lead for sure. I think that's the starting ingredients for what you have. But right now it's like an organ, 7th bass sound. Maybe there's a 3rd or 4th in there. It's fine for that ravey vibe, but then you go into the drop and you try to do electro tech shit, Max Styler stuff, and it doesn't work for that. It would have to be hella more processed to be working in that environment. So I would say this. For the breaks, use it, still process it more, make it a lot shorter, I would say, a lot snappier, and maybe a little chorus to give it some movement so it sounds organ-y. And then for the drops, you can switch to more electro tech stuff, and there's some good contrast there. But right now, the way it sits, you're clinging on too much to that fucking lead way more than Tom Cruise to the side of the plane in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation or some shit. You know, it's to the point where I'm just gonna tell you, like, you know, you probably want to go the Dark Knight route where, you know, you fucking bane out of that fucking plane and let that thing fucking crash. You know what I mean? Like, just bane out. You know, just bane out. You know, do you feel you're in control? Anyways, that's all I gotta say. And there's a lot more that needs work on it, but yeah, we go. Good vibes on this guy. Has some good good profile pictures. I like that. I like the kaleidoscope effect on this. It looks like Jesus chose you to be the savior of our world. Let's hope that's the truth. Let's see what's up. He said he sent me a techno song, but I don't know. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. God fucking damn it, man. Engineering needs work. Let's focus on the fucking idea, okay? I ain't got no Nate in the back. Oh, shit. Yeah. Makes sense. Get up on the floor and get naughty. Sex, pills, space and thrill. This is how we like to party. Sex, pills, space and thrill. Get up on the floor and get naughty. Sex, pills, space and thrill. This is how we like to party. Sex, pills, space and thrill. Get up on the floor and get naughty. Sex, pills, space and thrill. Basic works. This is how we like to party. But that's good. You know, sometimes just keep it basic. Get up on the floor and get naughty. Ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We need more. This empty gap here, what, you want people to mix out? Is that it? Do you just want people to mix the fuck out?
On the floor and get naughty.
It sounds like a fucking outro. That's cool. So yeah, you need some more there, okay? This part's sick. Get naughty. Cool. Makes sense. I'm pretty good. Well, how are you? I just did my 1 hour run. I'm training for a marathon happening in October. Had like this Asian girl, like all the treadmills are open. She gets right next to me, and I'm like, "What you want?" Victoria's Secret ass cologne, like perfume, just like drowning me. God damn.
This is how we like to party.
Thank you, man. I'm married though, so I usually just go fuck away. Okay, we need this. Wow, something cool, something cool.
Sex, pills, space, and thrill. This is how we
Something cool.
Sex, pills, space, and thrill. This is how we like to party.
I'm trying to act like a female DJ or male DJ that might play this shit. Cause you gotta act like you're gonna play it.
Sex, pills, space, and thrill. Get
I don't know how I
up
feel
on the
about
floor
it.
and get naughty.
Drums, drums! Yeah, man. No. So, this is why at the beginning of the song we said we're not even going to talk about the mix on this because the kick and bass should be hitting, but it's apologizing. That's not the way this works, man. Unapologetic. I need that shit on the kick and the fucking bass, man. Yeah, it needs to hit more, man. So far, I like the way you're keeping things simple. I was just having this chat with Semanga, my boy. Work on the Seaver stuff together. And yeah, you know, it feels like sometimes we do way too much. So this is a good example of a good club track. Very easy to mix in and out of at different points. To loop stuff works really well. My problem with it is it needs more cool shit to happen. I'm unsure about this.
Pills, space, and thrill. This is how we like to party.
Man, shut the fuck up, bro. This is pretty good, bro. Shit. Like, before that, something cool. This is okay, but it's washing out too much.
Sex, pills, space, and thrill.
This is dope.
Get up
It
on
drops
the floor
good.
and get naughty.
No, like... Silence is the music. Cool, yeah.
Thrill, get up on the floor, space, and thrill.
Vocals too loud
This is
there.
how we like to party. Sex,
Yeah, so there the vocal gets way too loud compared to everywhere else. Okay, so track, I think it sits nicely. It's definitely missing the it factor, which just means, you know, those moments. The it factor for these kind of tracks, I'll put it like this. One, good sonics. Has to fucking hit at a club. If it doesn't hit at a club, what are we doing, man? Trust me, it has to fucking hit. You could do the worst thing. Do I? Wait, You could do the worst fucking thing, but if you have kick and bass banging hard, like, trust me, people just fucking gravitate towards that shit. Has to hit, my man. Fat, fucking gorda, you know, like fucking like that. Okay. From there, the drums as well. They have to hit. They have to. I'm not bad. Okay. It needs the it factor, you know. Man, I can't be myself with you guys, man. What the fuck, bro? Hold up. Blushing a little. Hold up. Let the red fade away. Fade away, red. Ah, fuck. What? Bro, you can blush for different reasons, bro. I showed you guys my true inner self, you know, my thoughts and my but no, it has to hit like good, you know, like that's gonna be the main thing, man. It's club music, it's uns music, you know. So first thing, add something here, some coolness here, some more ear candy in between, but don't overdo it. Try to keep the simplicity of it. And it was all cool. Don't thin out too much. This is cool, but it has to hit. It sounds very mushy, very weak, very default full studio vibe. And yeah, and I think I'll sit in a nice place. You got this, man. Nah, I ain't got no damn boogers. All right, we got next one. Back to life. Picture a girl saying please on her lips. Bro, don't give me ideas now, bro. What the fuck? Yours sucks, but you have 3,000 followers, bro. What do you mean? And you're from Toledo. And you own a label. You don't suck. Let's go. So this is being super picky, okay? Love the synth so far. Very 80s vibe. That's what I'm into nowadays. Depeche Mode, let's go. Respace hella wide like that. People are going to say, oh, you can have a respace wide. And I get it, you know. For sure you can, you know. But the thing is, for the song, the context, right, that you're putting this in, it makes no sense for that respace to be so wide. Put it down the center. Do your synths a favor. It's going to sound so much nicer. Okay. Open my eyes, I'm paralyzed. Just one touch would be enough. All I hear is wide bass. Bring me back to life. Cool. To bring me back to life. I understand, but it doesn't make sense in the stereo image of a song where you have hella wide synths to have the respace sounding like that wide and fat as shit, to be fair. Makes no sense, you know, like that's just you might go like, well, what makes you think that? Like, how do you come to that conclusion? Oh, I don't know. I have 2 ears and I've been listening to music for the past 30 fucking years. And every song that I've admired that sounds fucking amazing has never put a respace wide with synths like this. Maybe that's why. I'm not too sure though. Maybe they're wrong. I don't know, but that's why. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, that booger. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this drop? You guys know as much as I do. Trust me. You guys know as much as I do. How do you feel about the drop? You need Maybe this is what I would try. One, remove the vocal chop. Maybe it's not needed because we're hearing the same shit we heard on the break, the same tone, the same. I hate saying this word, timbre, timbre, tone. You know, so then there's not enough contrast from the break to the drop, and it just feels boring. Maybe if you remove the vocal chops, maybe that will help a bit. Yeah, you know, always need some good references and stuff, man. You go to hostels? Have you ever gotten laid at a hostel, man? I've always wondered. The place looks like a goddamn orgy, like breeding ground and shit. Like, look, what's that song from him? He does it. I forget the fucking name of it. Ay. That's just not good. I made a video about it a long time ago. Fuck, but he drops like that, and I don't know how he makes it work so well. It's an old song, though. Do you guys know it by any chance? Ruby? Thank you, man. Yeah, he did a whole tutorial on it, too. Yeah, he does that drop. I don't think it's this one. He has another one, but he drops here. Let's check how he does it. Bring me back to life. Yeah, no, you know, like just so you have. Maybe you just no need for the vocal chop. You kind of have all the elements he has there. Just give it some noise and some shit like that, and yeah, I think he has a video where he breaks this track down too. So maybe that's somewhere to start. But yeah, man. Yeah, just look at his and yours. What are you missing? Cool though, cool, man. It's not too far off, is it? So you're doing. See, you don't suck, bro. You're pretty good, man. You're not sucking. You're giving. Okay, let's see. Hey, Househeads, I don't know what happened with your song. I don't think you sent me the right link, but I'm gonna go grab some other people's music. Okay. Hopefully it's not. This isn't personal. Okay. Remember, guys, I'm being honest. Please don't. My mom said always be honest. You know, and you know, you don't make me feel bad for it. You know what I mean? Like, it hurts when you guys question what I'm trying to help you. Duele, mal, pinche puto. Okay. So you guys know, everyone has a chance to get picked today. Okay. So no one got it. Hey, I don't know how I got you again, bro. But hey, I don't. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't shy away from it. Okay. Okay, let's go. All right, we send it, fool. Sounds like we got a disco track. You're gonna trump me, bro? You're gonna trump me? You want? I mean, dude, who am I to be that rude, you know? Songs are pretty good. I'm a Californian. All right, bro. Yeah, that's the right one. You sent the right one. It was me. Sorry, I have boogers. Okay. I like them chords. Them chords sexy. All right, we are ramping up. That's better. Way better. More shots. Use another synth for shots. You're using. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. More shots are needed, bro. Okay, cool. Again, transition better if possible. Appreciate your open hat accents. Those are cool. I like that. Come on. Make the chords go up or something, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Chords. Do something cool with the chords. Like, filter them off. Like you did in the first break or second break. Get him, I don't know. Fucking harp comes in out of nowhere. I like that effect. That's sick. I'll probably do something unpredictable because you already did that on the first drop. I was expecting something different, so my human mind heard that go, maybe it might work in a club, dance floor. I don't know, but this is where there's a saying, you know, you want to be unpredictable, right? You want to be predictable, but unpredictable. I know something's going to happen there. But the thing is, you made it too easy for me. One night stand, bro. I ain't calling you back. But if you do something more unpredictable, maybe I'll call back. Maybe I'll go to your other show. Know what I mean? Or something cool. Some acid. I don't know. Something cool. Like, something different. But other than that, track sitting cool. I would say your first break is whack as shit. Like, it takes way too long to do what it needs to do. I don't know if there's any way of spicing that up a bit more. This maybe it could be as simple as just adding one fucking loop. But yeah, like this break was dope. This gave me cotton mouth, so. But cool stuff, dude. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, disco. I could possibly do that. Yeah, there you go. Listen to Dylan. Dylan has a lot of swag. All right, what's this Fred again shit? Oh shit, that was Mac? Damn, bro. I was expecting like an Abercrombie and Fitch model and shit. I think I've already heard this song, well, like one of his before. Is that picture you have there? Okay, kick to blobby sounding. Okay, this is just me being picky. Song so far is decent, I would say, but it is me being picky. So I'll just tell you what I hear. Okay. Kick way too flaccid, way too dull sounding. Either one, compress for more attack, which means a higher attack on the compressor and a fast release. And even then, if you can get it to hit, then that would be the first thing. The fucking open hats, being wide like that, kill all the atmosphere that your beautiful lead or is doing. And then you pan a fucking close hat all the way to the left. Not sure how I feel about it, but hey, I'm enjoying your song in a high fidelity environment, so I can hear all this shit. But yeah, those cymbals are pissing me off. Everything else is beautiful. That fucking close hat on the left side stays for too long here. Nice. Those cymbals are fucking you, so I would find a way to make them fit the song better. It's all nice. Good, good. I hate you close head on the left ear, man, left side. I hear it over here, like. Sorry, I suck at this stuff, man. This is better. This fits so much, a little better. I mean, would you guys agree, right? When it comes to production, a lot of the times it's not even about like, oh, who knows how to mix better and who knows how to do all that shit. But sometimes it's about getting the vibe right. Would you the vibe's sick, but would you feel like those cymbals should be changed for something that fits better, or do you think that's overthinking it? I'm curious to see what you guys think about that, because to me it feels like that's just a simple switch, you know, finding the right drums for the track, the right vibe. I like the shaker vibe. I think it works well on this song. It's a nice synth. Where's the vocal? I think I never at all.
I'll never leave you alone. I'm like a dog with a bone. I'm never giving it up. Revenge is sweeter than love. I'll never leave you
cool, a little too dramatic, too much happening at once. So vocal comes in and then you get the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know if there's a way to give that sound. So if you have, let's say, the LFO on the filter of that sound, right? If you just have the sustain all the way up on it, it's just going to come in fast, right? But what if you give it more attack so that the vocal comes in first, and then that sound just comes more in like, you know, like, and then like gets quiet, like better than just being super drastic. Comes in a little too hard. And you hear it click as well.
I'm like a dog with a bone. I'm never giving it up. Revenge is
Two on
sweeter
the
than love. I'll never leave you
two on the beat. I would say it needs to be more like loose.
I'm like a dog with a bone.
And then it just faded away.
I'm never letting it go. Guess I'm the devil, you know. I'll never leave you alone.
Give me a break beat.
I'll never leave you alone. I'm like a dog with a bone.
I'm like, what the?
I'm never letting it go. Guess I'm the devil, you know. I'll never leave you alone.
I love that 80 snare. Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do? You better fucking do what I think you're gonna do. Don't fucking stop me, bro. Yeah! So much better. I'll never leave you. 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 No. Good track to go from what? Garage to fucking melodic techno, if you think about it. I'll still stand by what I said. I think the first part of your song needs different drums, and then your second part, you can keep the ones you have. I think that's fine. I think in the break, you have your LFO lead. I don't like the way it sits. I think it's a good idea, but like they said, you can either unsync it so that it's not on the beat or in sync, and also give it more attack so that it doesn't feel like it's just like like right on the square. Like it doesn't feel so square, like it's but rather flowy and loose, you know. I think that's all I gotta add. And then more of the vocal ad libs if possible. Like the vocal, you grab it, you put a shit ton of echo and reverb on it, where you get like these really cool swells. I think it'd be nice. Other than that, man, good shit. You got me to put my hands up on that last drop. I was like, are you gonna do what I think? Are you gonna do it? Yeah. All right. Okay, we got another Max Styler song. Can already hear the drums. The 1/8. Okay.
Why so serious?
Wait, what?
Why so serious?
No. You did too much funky shit there, man. I think it's that kick that you add extra. I don't think it's needed. We're not even halfway, man. We're not even fucking 1/4 in, and I'm already like, ah, fuck this. You know, like, well, come on, man. Just the beginning of it is fucked, okay? That's what we're gonna say. You're gonna do good. Doors open, hat accents should be louder. Down the center. Switch the drum fill, makes no sense for what you're doing. Yeah, honestly, I think the vocal is definitely like the Why So Serious can can work in this really well.
And one night, he goes off crazier than usual.
Wait,
Mommy gets the kitchen knife to defend
nah.
herself.
Okay,
He
whatever.
doesn't like
Let's
that.
see where it goes.
Not one bit. So, me watching, he takes the knife to her, laughing while he does it. Turns to me, and he says, "Why so serious?" He comes at me with the knife. "Why so serious?" Sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. Why so serious?
Come on. Come on. Where's my pencil?
Let's put a smile. Why so serious?
No, it's just the vocal. It sounds like, like shit, man. I don't know. I like the idea of that vocal. I mean, maybe it'll work. I don't know, bro. It'll work. I think it'll work if it's in a Halloween store, or clearance section to be exact. But I don't know, man. Like that's. I like the idea. I just.
He comes at me with the knife. Why so serious?
You think that's fire? Play it then. You play this
Blade
shit.
in my mouth. Let's put a smile on that face. Why so serious?
Yeah, maybe Chase West could play it, but
Let's put a smile on that face.
like this is cool. I think it's borderline. It's like borderline goofy. Does that make sense? It's borderline cheesy, almost like. I don't know if it's too cheesy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Why so serious? Let's put a smile on that face. Now, our operation is small, but there's a lot of potential for aggressive expansion.
yeah, I like the song. It's just the vocal, man. This part's cool. Like my issue is just that, like, yeah, it's a little weird and it sounds like, he's DJing and then like he hits the tab accidentally or he hits something and then it's like a YouTube popped up and started playing the Joker. But yeah, everything else is cool. And I agree, the snare could definitely hit a little more harder. But I like the way it sits. So maybe it's just more of a body thing, adding some 200 hertz. True that. I can see that for sure.
Smile on that face.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I think my only complaint is just the vocal, but hey, it's a remix. So yeah, good shit, man. Production quality is pretty dope on it. Like it sounds really good, like really fucking good. I don't know why. Okay, cool. I'm not kidding. That's what I want for you guys. Let's go, motherfuckers. Let's go, dog. Let's fucking go. All right. We got Nor Morena radio edit.
Baila morena, baila morena. Baila morena, baila morena.
I think it's fair. Leave the vocal. I agree with people. I think it's more of a Halloween release for sure. I mean, you could release it and then, but Halloween time, start collecting some money. Know what I mean? You know, like I got my wife, I got my kids. Y'all want cheese on your Chick-fil-A sandwich? All right, today we put cheese. You know, kind of vibe. Like collect money on Halloween, seasonal.
Baila morena, baila morena. Baila morena, baila morena, qué rica estás tú. Quiero conectarme en tu Bluetooth. Baila lo mismo que bailas tú. Me olvidé.
Reach out to me, bro. Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Sync licensing, bro. They say it's the next big thing, you know? Get all these ads for sync licensing. Like, yo, you gotta get into sync licensing, make like 20,000 off one song. Get fucking... Nah, bro, I was just kidding about the clearance. I have to find a way to roast the song. I'm like, how am I gonna roast this? Halloween store clearance section. Nah, dog. You can be on the stage at the Halloween store, dog. Just drop that shit. I'll increase your sales by 23%. 23.5% to be exact, because I measured it, and all you gotta do is pay me this much. It has, man. It's a very liberal track. Pretty much saying brown girl dance, brown girl dance, brown girl dance. I know I'm joking. The translation's kind of odd, but it sounds banging in Spanish. Dance, little negrita, you know, like. All right, you want me to fucking... Yeah, but you sent me a Dropbox link. How the fuck am I supposed to... All right, bro. We'll play it out loud, okay? Amaze me. Here we go. You know what?
Baila morena, baila morena. Baila morena, baila morena. Baila morena. Tú baila lo mismo que bailas tú. Me olvidé cómo me lo hacías tú. Solo tú. Baila morena, baila morena, na. Baila morena, baila morena, na.
Drum fill could be a little sharper, more impact would be like making it a little louder, and also transient design it just to sound more. Who makes this kind of stuff? I have something to say, but I feel maybe I'm just thinking too much on it. Who would make something like this? It's my thing with it, but. Yeah, I need like a reference. I got stuff to say, but it's more like if it's supposed to sound like that and you got fucking Hugo doing shit like that and it works, then fuck it, you know, it fucking works. You got a song? Yeah. I mean, my main issue with the song is it lacks a lot of definition, and it could be because of a shit ton of reverb. That's my main issue with it when I hear it, okay? I don't know if that's how it should sound, but it lacks definition. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, I think your track has way too much reverb. Like, what up? Like the kick feels wrong. Okay, now that I'm like comparing like that, yeah. So this is what I gotta say, right? So, did you guys get this professionally mixed? Is my first question. Second, who was it? So we can fire him. But anyway, not kidding. It's not that bad. Yeah, I would say the kick needs to be tighter. And then, oh, you mix it, okay. It just lacks definition. Everything is trampling over each other. Like the shakers, I can't really hear the pop, pop. Where's the pop, 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 pop? Yeah, it's pretty much because of the kick. The kick is too like, so kicks, the wrong kick will fuck a song up. So I would try and get that right first, and then just essentially get the drums right and get the bass and kick right. Once you have that hitting, defined, well defined, but don't overdo it because you can overdo that too. Vocal, and then from their synths, but thank you, man. But the song idea is great. Really good song, bro. Yeah, that's the hard thing too, man. It's just way mushy. There's just probably like, for instance, here, la, 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 la. I would say mid-side EQ, clean up the middle of it to allow the middle elements to shine more. If there's a pad fucking playing, which I can't fucking tell, it sounds very mushy, then same shit. It's like you have to respect everything's space in the song, man. You can't have it trampling over each other, because when you do, you get something that sounds like this. Now, the other hard part is if you hear a track that has been limited really hard, I don't know if you're hitting -6 on this shit. Like, it's hard to kind of gauge too what's wrong with it. So yeah, you want to be careful. It could be that, like, over compressed. But I would say, oh fuck. No, why? Why are you fucking going -6? You clipped everything. Don't do that. Nah, I think it's all good, man. I would just start over. If it means that much to you, I would say the way this sounds, yeah, but the idea is good. The idea is good, so it's not too bad. Yeah, man, got a lot of work to do on it, man. You know, don't even put reverb and delay until the end, bro. That reverb and delay just get overpronounced by the limiter, especially at that -6 levels. You got it though, man. Honestly, just start with the kick, bass, and the drums. Like that's pretty much most of the fight, I would say. Once that is set properly, focus on your vocals. I don't know again if these are original or AI. If they're AI, good fucking luck. But first, drums, kick, bass. Grab like Hugo track, grab any track that's similar. A and B the intro with yours, and just try and get your drums to be defined like that. Usually definition will come from dynamics in the drums and drums not being sustained out too much, which can happen if you overclip stuff, if you oversaturate stuff. So just be careful with that. Exactly, bro. It needs that definition really badly. From there, you know, your vocals sounded pretty decent, I would say. But again, I won't be able to tell until like the drums and the bass are pretty well sorted. Kick and bass, again, switch the kick out. I don't think that kick's gonna work. Tight kick feels like is what you need because you have a sustained bass. So tight kicks, and then figure out the kick and bass. Feels like you can get away with a very basic bass, so like a saw bass, and maybe use volume dips to add. I wouldn't do that. Well, maybe, sure, but I feel like it shouldn't come from that. Yeah, man, and just ease up on the reverb and delay. You know, I would say you get your kick, bass, drum sounding right. I'll keep repeating this shit because that's where you start. Okay, and then your vocal comes in. Place that motherfucker nicely, and then bring in the synths, dry motherfuckers, and then add the flavor. You know, the. I think it'll be sick. If you want to send it to me on Instagram, send it to me too. I'll check it out. But yeah, just try your best on it. Use references. Reference to plugin. You know, solo everything in the high end. Hear Hugo or whatever. Hear yours. Reference the drums. Yours. Boom, boom, boom. Reference the low end. Boom, boom, boom. You know, and maybe the mids too. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of it. And then you'll be good, man. You'll be good. Reverb. Tuffy. Oh, Ash. But yeah, good song, man. Song. That's a really good fucking song. I definitely think it warrants you fucking taking time to get it right. Who the fuck is Ash, are you the Dropbox separate? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, I'll add you here, man. Fucking Anar, man. You're gonna be like Topic, bro. The world goes around in circles, dude. Good fucking student. All right, here we go. Missing me. Vocals sounding way too raspy. If they're AI, see the hard thing about AI vocals is weird mid-lows and high ends, so you want to be careful. But it feels like these vocals are too you cut out too much of the body on them. Cool lead. Losing me there. I like this. Nope. No. Yes. I think that's the ocean lead, huh? You got the ocean. Yeah, those logos are way too fucking for sure compressed, man. Which again, over compressed vocals, you can use the low and low mids. But the low mids are trash. Maybe here, different idea. You don't have to keep playing that over and over again. You know? Like, you can like retract, play some chords, do something different. You don't gotta repeat this. Nah, don't be that guy, Castroval. This guy look for palms or it's me. The true is you need luck and connection. No, you need fucking skill. First off, you need skill. If you have talent, yeah, the time is cut a little shorter. But yeah, you still need good fucking music. And once you have good music, connections, sure, that helps. But if your music is shit and you have connections, then that means jack shit. You're not going to get anywhere. Unless you pay someone with skill to make you a song and you put your name on it. In that regards, maybe. But yeah, man, there's some truth in your words. But there's also, it sounds like some deep down trauma of rejection and sadness that nothing ever came of the music that I made. Yeah, man, so you're gonna have to do something different in the break. It's either that, right, or you choose to get out of it. Like, I always tell my students, when you go into the break, right, if you have nothing else to say, get the fuck out. You know, like, you don't need to stay there for as long as Chris Lake or Mal P do, especially when they have a lot of really good ideas that are being presented, right? If you have no more ideas and no more to add to the story, then get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Why stay there longer than you need to? Why do a crazy build up? You know, like, nah, just fuck it. Go straight into your second drop. Build it up. Boom. Because then if you just keep repeating the same two motifs over and over again, it's rather, you know, like, boy. I forgot to respond to you.
I start to fade away. Will we be okay? Oh, you listen to me. Oh, you listen to me.
Yeah, cool. But definitely, you know, you finish the song. This is what I would say if you want to work on it and then keep moving forward, right? Because I don't know how long you've been producing for, but can tell to an extent, not 10 years, but, you know, like, break. If you can come up with a different idea and give the lead and the pluck a rest, that's what you should do. All right, think chords, maybe do something else, create tension. Cool. If not, then create tension, do a build up and drop back in, get your song sorted, try and mix it as best as you can, and then just move on from it, right? Just so that you spend your time wisely. That's all. Okay, got the next one. Sparks start to fan away. Now, I just hate when people say that you need luck and connections. Like Billie Eilish and Phineas, right, for example. A lot of people hate on them because they made it big and their parents were in the industry. But, bro, they're fucking amazing at writing good music. Like Billie Eilish and Phineas, like really good at music. So I think it's both, right? Like you have to be able to make really good fucking music and have the connections. For sure it makes it easier. But I feel a lot of people never get to the point where they write good music. And I don't know if that's because maybe it's just the type of music we make. I'm not too sure, but we never get to that point. So what good is connections going to fucking do, right? So it's all about having both. And then connections can also be made by just being a good person, networking properly, being a part of the scene, you know, like contributing to it. And through that, opportunities will arise where you will get to meet really dope producers that might be the link for you to get access to those connections. There is a bit of gatekeeping that occurs, but, you know, I feel like most people, when they get too competitive with this stuff and they alienate people and give that vibe, it's harder for them to find the true connections, man. So yeah, so don't let that, you know, like demotivate you. Yeah, you need connections, but you can make them. You can make them. All right, what you got, Ash? First question, clipping drums? Sounds like you're clipping or saturating the shit out of your drums. Okay, now the snare sounds better. Sick. Good sound design. That mono lead could be a lot more pushed. That's my problem with so in the break, and again, do we have to be that picky with it? It's feedback, right? It's kind of like closing my eyes and I'm just analyzing the shit out of the song. If the idea is good, sometimes like that Anar one, I'm like, oh, but it doesn't fucking matter, man. I'm vibing. Holy shit, you know? But yeah, it's just things that my listener doesn't know it, but maybe it makes them go, this song next, but they don't know why. So can something as simple as that cause them to just like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like can something that simple really send them haywire? Like, oh, I'm gonna hit next subconsciously. I think I did that with a song when I was at the gym. I was running and this song comes on and I'm like, fuck, it's like mixed like shit. So I'm like, I hit next fast, but I don't know if someone else would do that. Okay. Vocal ad-libs, vocal ear candy. Would be nice here. And then you bring the vocal back. Tighter kick is needed here. That's what I would want. Needs more. Don't know what you need here. I want more. If I had to put frequency thing, it feels more like mids and highs in the break. Cool. I'll just say what I have to say, and I'm not sure if that's proper, but cool song. Drums feel a bit too stark, if that makes sense. Like, if there was a way to soften them up a bit, it would be nice. Feels way too clipped and way too saturated, so it's like very hard on my ears. The other thing too is break. It's nice, but I'm feeling this seekness. Like I seek more from it. Like I want a lot more from it. You know, like I don't know what can be added here. In my head, right off the top of my head, fucking ARP. And then, like, you know, maybe a swell. That's what I feel is missing there. That's what I would try. Really good sound. Like this could be there. how much reverb do you have running on this stuff too? Is my other question. I think at this rate, it might be just something with my room then. Yeah, I think that's all I gotta add to it, man. But yeah, just be careful. Like, definitely clipping is for sure like something you have to do, right? The thing is, like, I was watching what's his name, Warp Academy, who does mixing and masters for drum and bass. He says he clips maybe like 2 to 4 dB, like on drums, right, on things. But that's about it. So I don't know if you're doing the same, but that's something that you might want to try. Don't overdo it. You definitely need it because the peaks on the drums are going to definitely not allow you to get louder. But you got to be really careful not to go to the point of, starkness where it starts to sound too... I can't say why the song is sounding like this, though. It could be just imbalance of volume, right? That's another thing. And certain beautiful elements like your pads and stuff aren't popping out because your drums might be too loud. I can't tell, to be fair. Like, it just sounds... All I know is it can sound better. And it could feel more atmospheric and spacious, but it doesn't feel that way. So then it's problem solving. Like, how can we give it that? A lot of times I find it's just when stuff is not balanced properly with just simple volume, you know? So that's something to kind of look at, man. But yeah, cool. I like your sound design, man. There's a lot of people in the scene that expect the world to match the way they feel on the gram of Molly. Yes. I've been involved in the scene for a long time. A lot of people get delusion because they come in with the wrong idea or fantasies, and I want everyone to succeed. Sure. Fair. I think, yeah, best advice, find your niche and provide value. I think that's the big one. I have a lot of connections, right? So if I wanted to be a DJ, they're there. Like, I recently got in touch with someone thanks to someone, and then that someone gave me a shout out, and then all of a sudden I got all these top producers like hitting me up, and I'm helping them out with certain stuff, and now they're telling me, oh, if you want to send me music, like, you know, any time, like, just go for it. And in return, you know, I'll tell them, yeah, for sure, you know, anytime you need help with like sounds or sound design, then hit me up and I'll be more than glad to help. So it's give and give, right? They feel grateful. So now I got those connections. So, you know, I got their numbers on my phone. It's all good shit, you know, like, cause it's coming from a good place, you know, I don't know how else to put it. I'm not hitting them up, like, check out my track, you know, like, it's more about providing value, but I'm trying to think how you would provide value to someone. Maybe like if you're just at one of their shows backstage, like, how do you do that? You know? But yeah, work hard, right? People will find you. I'll give you some examples. I've had some students, for instance, one of them's called House of Panda. I think he's doing good. He lives in Thailand now. With him, big producer reached out to him to do a collab. From there, that producer had a lot of connections. Boom, did the collab, got on a really good label. From there, connections came. He got some good collabs out of it, and now I think he's with like a lot of like cool producers. He's done collabs, and he has his own thing. Same thing. This other guy, like, literally was giving producers or an opportunity for exposure through podcasts, getting them podcasts, you know, like getting them on. From there, as he does that, you know, he vibes with them and gets their connection. So yeah, man, sometimes it's just releasing dope music to the point where they want to collab with you and you offer it to them, and obviously they're going to put their name on it, and, you know, but you give that up, right? You give up the glory in a sense, but that's how you get in too. Multiple ways. Yeah. Oh, okay. Also, I didn't know. This is a funny one. So I got to meet Chase West before he got canceled. I'll say, I don't know. I think he's coming back. So I didn't fucking know, but Chase West sent a song to this fucking stream a long time ago. So I got to meet him. Cool dude. And I was there, and then he tells me that I roasted his track once. Anyways, that's another connection I have. If I ever want to send him music to his label, like again, but it comes from me roasting his song. So, you know, I don't know, use that as you may, but it's funny, you know, you just gotta put yourself in the scene and be a part of it, you know, and people will get to know you, and then it's like you become a part of the clique, I guess, the tech house clique and shit.
You got me hypnotized and you got me mesmerized.
Now, that was back then, before he was like big as shit, you know, or you know where he's at. Yeah, just work on your craft, put yourself out there is what I say. Do remixes. They'll remember who you are. Okay. I'm trying, man. All right, let's. Really bad. Some people have egos. You get them now and then, but usually most people are chill. No link. I don't keep track. Like, I don't have notes where I'm like, this is Google. Cool. I mean, I like the break, dude. I'm a sucker for sevenths. I feel like you take too long in your break. And I don't know if this is like the initial part of an idea, but taking too long on the break. If you're gonna go melodic, progressive like this all the way, then grab elements from, you know, progressive music, progressive house, and just fucking use that to like amp this shit up. But yeah, this is way too long. It feels like it drags a lot for the substance that the vocal provides. This is cool. I like the uplifter.
You got me hypnotized and you got me mesmerized.
That's cool. Grooves, man. Anyways, cool. Yeah, it's hard, man, giving feedback. It's like you know, first off, you have to deal with imposter syndrome. Who am I to be giving feedback to a song? Then you have egos at play, right? Like some people are gonna be more receptive, and other people are gonna be more like like they kind of send stuff in to get praised rather than, you know, like actually receiving feedback. So like I say, you just got to be honest. And yeah, you burn bridges, and I don't know if it's good for business, but I've been doing it like this for a while, and I don't know, to be fair, I just do it the way I feel like, you know, like I want to do it on the day, right? So if today I want to be really hard on songs, I'll be really hard on songs, but I try not to think too much about like, oh, what's my mission with the feedback? All I know is I'm giving back to the community by allowing people to, first off, me play their music, right? And who knows who's watching, right? Because you might have some big DJs watching just in the back, like looking for ideas or getting inspired, or maybe they're looking for people's songs and shit, you know? But you never know who's watching, so I provide that, right? So just me doing that, taking time out of my day, the way I approach it, I don't really think too much about it. Either I roast or I don't. But it's up to you, you know, to do it in the way that you feel it should be done. And yeah, you know, what's the goal at mind? So obviously for me, it's just, oh, you know, I'm showing face every Thursday. People submit. They know who I am. Evil Sounds, you know, like, but from there, I am trying to be valuable as I hear every song. I wish I could give feedback like really good to every song, But some songs, it's kind of like you'll hear it and it's like, it doesn't really make you want to. It's like you have that song that you hear, right? And you don't get inspired off it or you don't get any ideas in your head. It's very similar when you're feedbacking a song. Sometimes the song might be so bad that you're just hearing it overwhelmed by all the shit in it. And you're just like, I don't know where to fucking start. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, just do it, man. Don't overthink. I think that's the worst thing. Just fucking do it. Shalabah. Do it. Yeah, and it's hard to give advice to those songs.
It's truly a beautiful feeling, you know. If you appreciate the term black, but if you don't, then you might, you know, if you one of them towns that don't want to be.
All right, let me put this guy here.
Want to be somebody else.
With his beautiful glasses.
You wouldn't have the feeling that I do, and the most of the black brothers do.
Because it's Tech House Thursdays.
In itself,
I just got a text.
Thing to live.
Just kidding, though. Sweet. Who taught you how to mono your drums like that, bro? Good landscape on this. Okay, that snare is getting buried in there. So you can either pan to the left a bit or to the right. Good space for it to be panned.
To be black.
Hell yeah, good transition.
Living in society, more like
good takeaway of
looking
drums.
through a magazine and seeing another world.
Good contrast.
You know, when you look through a magazine,
Working well, dude.
You don't see your world. I mean, you don't see my world. You see another world.
Vocals down the center, fucking tight and sexy. I gotta learn that feedback sandwich, bro. This is fucking good. Maybe some female vocals would be sick. Let me help you out, okay? Let me help you out.
So to be back is to just back and just take it easy, man. Easier.
So just kind of like to let people know, right? So when I say landscaping, which is the term I got from John Christian, he did like a really good series on YouTube back in the day. I think John Christian is one of the ghost producers for Tiesto. I'm not too sure on that, but I know he helped them make a lot of songs during that era. So he did like a whole YouTube series where he talks about the way he works on songs and the landscaping. So landscaping is where you decide to place your elements. So when you hear a song from like a very high caliber producer, that's one thing that you can admire is the way that they place stuff. And it does matter because remember, like these synth shots are wide, and then you got that beautiful wow, right? Like doing wide. So all the synths have been already kind of established are going to be wide the moment he does that. So what Brew here is doing, or X11 or II, is he's monoing the drums, because if he allows the drums to be wide as fuck, then they're going to overlap with those synth shots. And there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes it can work, but a lot of times when you're hearing it and you're closing your eyes, trying to be immersed in it, something as simple as having that there in a high fidelity environment just makes the track not feel as, you know, it feels like it's trampling over it. Now, I don't know mix-wise if that's going to matter, if it's overthinking or perfectionism, but when I'm in here, I can hear that stuff. So when I see, oh, wow, the space is being utilized well, you don't really have these sounds trampling like that. You don't have this weird drum like over, on top of the synth. And it really makes the track breathe. And you get into what you call in the mixing world the 3D effect, which is there's depth to the song. Like the song sounds like there's fucking gaps you can feel. You can feel like like it doesn't sound mushy, you know, like it sounds fucking So that's something to kind of think about when you're working on your music. The other thing with that too is that it can also help with songwriting. So you have a song and you have all your drums, you have some chords playing, and you're trying to figure out where can I place the vocal. Well, vocal's probably going to go down the center, so now you have to worry about how you're going to get the drums to interact with the vocal. But the other thing too is, okay, you have the vocal set up properly. Now you want to bring in a lead, but you have chords playing. So now where does the lead go? So sometimes that can kind of teach you when enough is enough as well. You know, if everything's already kind of filled in, everything is placed.
You go, that's the way it is, man. You got to be on your toes all the time.
Yes. Tech house tracks do that. Some Chris Lake tracks do it.
Soul is it's in us, and we're born with it, and it's something that we respect most highly. We respect soul practically before we respect anything. We respect soul. Soul is it's the way a person talks.
The 3D effect is alive in this one.
It can be in everything that a black man does.
That's pretty good, dude. Oh, fuck. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really good. Have you been sending stuff out to labels? Like, I like the way your drums are sitting now. I forgot how many sessions me and Brew did. His name is Brew, but I remember I would always be on his ass. Just like, your drums are too fucking sustained out. You got to tighten them up. This one, you did pretty good, man. Really fucking good, bro. Get at it. Also, why the fuck is this black? Oh, it's black and white. That one's good. I mean, I don't know what labels take this kind of stuff, but yeah, man, go play. You got some good songs. Go play at the coffee shops. Okay, so this one has a wide layered bass. Now you got that mono lead sound, which felt wasn't needed. Some really nice chord stops with swells. I don't think you need that mono pluck, man. It's annoying to hear. Mono means down the center. Black House, is that a thing? Oh, damn.
Welcome to my mind.
I like that. I would say there's that layer you have in there in the sound that's not as staccato-ish. I feel like you could make it a little more like the layer you're trying to support. And maybe the sound shouldn't sound like that, but at least shape it a little better. That's all I would say. But even then, way above average. That's just a little nitpicky thing. But the thing that kind of threw me off was the vocal. That vocal, bro.
Welcome to my mind.
Good.
To my mind.
I would like something a little bit more, like, you know, welcome to my mind. Something darker. That's me, though. Could sound more expensive on that wub. Welcome to my mind. Clap is nice, but feels like either snare and clap combination or snare. You just need something that's gonna hit hard, man. That clap's not it. And if you want to use a clap, make it sound more saturated more. And if you oversaturate it, gain the feel of the end of it back. Agreed. up is sick. Could sound more expensive though, for sure. More processing. Phasers are great fucking tools. There's this plugin known as Rift. So as you guys heard, like Temper, you know, he was here earlier. He had a really sick song. One of the things I showed him was that plugin, how to use it properly. And like I said, he works with some top producers right now. And yeah, they go apeshit for all the stuff he does with it. So Rift is a really cool one that you can try out. Presets, dope. And then, yeah, some phaser distortion action on it. Just make it feel more expensive. Got you, bro. But I have to get there, right? So the way you tell your story is very important as well. All right, here we go. Rebel, okay, I got you, man. Cool. You mind sending it again? Because it gave me an error. This part's kind of cool. It's like a robot, right? It's like a robotic voice, it sounds like. But if it was like a female voice, more impactful. Cool idea though. It's really good, like. Strings are sounding good.
Welcome to my mind.
It's the same though. Yeah, like that lead there, is it even needed? Like the sound is, that's cool. That lead's cool. Mind. I like that. Yeah, like I have to get out, man. Like you came all late. Let me mix into the next song. It's cool, man. I don't know how I feel about that second drop being the same as the first drop. Just saying. But yeah, I think the break, you have that lead vocal, right? It's really nice. So you got the mind down the center, and then you got this like more like higher octave mind. Maybe add some redux, try and find some effects to make it sound more expensive. Mind. Yeah, I think a redux would be sick on these fucking on those sounds, bro. Like it's essentially like a big crusher. Mind, you know, just making it sound more like high tech, I guess is the word I'm looking for. High tech. What the fuck does that mean? More effects, not so stock sounding. But I like the dun dun dun. No. You know some sick synths? Wow. You know, like a saw legato with some crazy phaser on it, or flanger. But yeah, man, above average for sure, man. Like I said, find a way to make those vocals sound a little more like high tech, more expensive. And second drop being the same as the first drop, me no no. But good shit, man. It's honestly sounding pretty decent. Oh yeah, and that mono pluck in the beginning. Why is it there? Like, I don't understand. But good stuff, bro. Honestly, the ideas are fucking great. Yeah, let me get that guy in too, man. Basam Chima, I got you, bro. It's Tech House Thursdays live here from LA at the bottom of the hill. We got the headliner Chris Lake coming on. Or is he already live? But he coming on after I get off for Tech House Thursdays live from LA while you sit on your fat ass with a fat dick. Let's get it. Yeah, the distortion plug in Rift. All right, let me give this guy the attention he deserves. Cool. Vocal sounds fucking good, man. Very compressed. Just want to be careful with that, just sometimes because the high end gets kind of weird on them, but fuck it. If you're gonna do tech house, just over compress the vocals. They're really nice sounding. What? I mean, I like the idea that you use like that wub at the bottom to support the vocal there. Like, I think it's kind of cool thinking. I'm not too sure if I'm sold on it, but it definitely, when I first heard it, I was like, wait, what? So, could be good or bad. I'm leaning more towards but it definitely caught my attention. Because you support the vocal, right? Usually people use a sub drop. Little bit of a floppy kick. That just means you need a better kick. Nice. Do you need the high layer on the vocal? I don't know. I start at 10, 15. It depends. Oh, that's boring. This part here is a part where I'm like, Mainly because of the high layer on the vocal. Like, it comes in with this other layer. But it could be fine. It might just maybe super imbalanced. No, more of a mixing thing. Where it doesn't have to be so apparent. But yeah, you're doing good, man. It's pretty sick. Every 999. Gonna lead you into that. Something cool there. Transition could be better. But I like how you bring it down. Also, it sounds like you're running splice drums, which I'm never a fan of. Because it feels like when you look up open hats or like tech house or techno like hats, most people just have the most popular. And like, it's always the same sounding ass, swampy ass hats, bro. But this is great. Yeah, I do the lead stuff beforehand, and then once I go live, anything that comes in, like that's what I'm looking at. But today I decided just to kind of like go a little over, you know, like got songs from the middle, from the beginning, just to give other people a chance that I haven't heard. Like Esteban, I've never heard of Esteban, but he's doing a good job. Esteban's doing a great job. Look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of really good producers here all the time. But a lot of it is just, you know, like the idea is the idea. Like here, I really have nothing to say. Then I sense you. There you go. Yeah, like there's no right or wrong with it. I get it, man. I get it. It's always just too many songs coming in, but I try, you know, like if I ever get your song, I promise I'll close my eyes and listen to it with my heart. And if you break my heart because you fucking do something stupid, I'll make you pay for it. That's how much passion I'll give it to your song when I get to it one day. Okay. So yeah, last song's pretty good, man. Honestly, nothing wrong, too much wrong with it. I mean, it could use way better mix. And that, what kind of feedback is that, right? But I think I said what I had to say. The track's pretty good. Ideas make sense. It's obsessed with you. You know, you present the idea. Everything makes sense. Transition into that last break probably needs work. That's where you can kind of wow people. But everything else felt by the book. Pretty good, man. All right, we got this guy, Househeads. What? 1231 followers, 112 tracks. He's a fisherman. Well, no, this doesn't make sense. There's an ocean behind him, and I see like the city in his lens, bro. Might be a time traveler. That's what it is. Or he just photoshopped himself into the ocean. All right, let's hear this. The good thing is he tells me it's a pre-master, so it's not gonna be so squashed, is it? Okay, so first thing there, that fucking sub drop. Could probably use something a little more, you know, like sub drops made with sine waves, pitch, essentially the pitch is going from really high to low, similar to making a kick, but how you program it, if you have it start where does the decreasement of pitch start, then it will dictate the tone. So this one's a little too boo. If it could be more like low key, I would say low key, less saturated, like you know the face, I would say that's the way to go with it, man. You know, a little bit more underground, you know, like not so. That's a bit too much on that sub drop. So see, that's one thing where I have to kind of say, hey man, that's whack. Everything else is sounding pretty cool. Does need better mixing, but god damn it, don't sub drop me again, man. Especially not with that sub drop. Maybe it's as simple as making it quiet, or maybe switching it out for something a little bit more doom, you know, like doom, 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 not pew, doom. Okay. Don't do the sub drop, motherfucker. Okay. Sub drop me now. Instead of calling you house heads, I'm gonna call you sub heads. Okay. Thank God. Okay. Okay, we do need some form of main idea here, peeps. It feels way too, everything is too Like boring for an outsider, right? If you play it at the club, maybe it'll make sense because the DJ could put a fucking vocal or like a main idea on top of this. But to an outsider just hearing it, way too much supportive elements, not enough main star elements. So it feels like all the backup dancers are here, but where's Ariana Grande at? You know, like maybe like a simple sound like could help. Look at what you're gonna be doing over here and find ways to tease it there, maybe. But let's see where it goes. No bolts. Good. Quiet. Here we go. Boom. Okay. So right now, I like the call and response with the synths. I think those are dope. But when you start getting melodic, it just sounds like you put a bunch of MIDI notes in all over the place, which is something I find. Now, yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for apologizing for the sub drops. Yeah, so those it just sounds like either one sequencer or two, you just put in random notes. Definitely be a bit more attentive to the notes you're picking. Like create a melody or create maybe something, if you're not trying to be melodic, keep it on the one note or try and keep it around the roof note. Don't move around too much. You know what I mean? Like, especially if there's no melody to it, it just feels rather like random notes being played like someone on a keyboard than cool for what you're trying to do. So, okay, like that. That's cool. No. That's the part where I'm like, that works. Something else there. But let's see where it goes. Yeah, exactly. Sirens had me feeling really good. Oh, the sirens had me feeling. There we go. Cool. For example, this lead, right? Like you can use this lead here on the left side, but maybe no melody, just dun 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 to set you up for that build over there. Okay. Melody kind of makes sense, but it just feels boring. Yeah, that would be called foreshadowing the lead. Why not chord stabs instead? Make it more interesting. You know, little ear candy sounds in the back. For example, I don't know what key this is in. Trying to find them here. Most relevant, most relevant. You know, stuff like that. There's those are just loops from Splice, by the way. Like kind of like what you need to have. Man, I like how you guys know the key. Alright, so I don't know the BPM. It's just loops. If you ever want to like practice like that, it's fair. See, even like usually the way I teach people sometimes when they can't come up with ideas is to just use synth loops like this, right? Like you have the main idea of the melody, right? But you just don't know how to make it more interesting. So you can come in like, so now you hit that idea. So you don't have to play that melody it's playing, but when I put it over your song, it sounds very pleasing. So to me, I already know two things. One, this type of sound can work in the song. And two, this type of response can also work in the song. So for instance, you're doing, right? So let's say you're here, that's fine. Right? Da-da-da-dun, 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 da-da-da-dun. You guys can't hear that? So then you need more of that. This is better than the first drop. Way better than the first drop. Too random. That's way too random. That works. Cool. Yep. So yeah, that's gonna be the main thing with the breaks. Foreshadow on the left side. For instance, if I decided to go called I might even use that here, where it's like straight up just playing that note. Like teasing that. No, and then maybe like switching it up to a different one, but not giving it away till the second break. Right, like the lead from the second break. You can use all that stuff to foreshadow there, just to make this more interesting to hear, man. All right, that's all I gotta say. Mix needs work still. Like it's not, the sounds aren't sounding like the way they should. I call melodic techno rich man techno or expensive techno, because a lot of times it just needs to sound really fucking good, man. It's like the engineering side of it. What happened here? Fuck that shit, Bassam. Okay, guys. I think Chris Lake's gonna be live soon. So Tech House Thursdays. I'm already off my shift here with this one, okay? So I'm getting off. I have to go rest. I have students today. But yeah, there you go. You have a good reference. Paradise by Cream. Okay, but I'm gonna end it with whatever the fuck this is. But yeah, you guys, is he streaming already? No one has told me. Let's hear this. Call it a day. I'm off my shift. I'm clocking out. Let's hear from the break.
Woke up in the morning, had to take my ass to work. Fuck that shit.
What?
It's not even 9. Got the boss all on my dick. Fuck that shit. My girl keep me yapping about that one hoe. Fuck that bitch. Now
Synths are getting a little too loud, my friend. But I kind of like the vocal. I think it can be the anthem for like 18-year-olds to 25-year-olds. What the hell? Wait up, one more time. One more time.
Woke up in the morning, Had to take my ass to work. Fuck that shit. It's not even 9. Got the boss all on my dick. Fuck that shit. My girl keep me yapping about that one.
A pad, baby, on the back, like a string.
Fuck that bitch. Now shut up and roll up a blunt and pass to that shit. It's not even 9. Got the boss all on my dick. Fuck that shit. My girl keep me yapping about that one hoe.
That one hoe.
Fuck that bitch. Now shut up and roll up a blunt
Add that string, by the way.
and pass to that shit.
Bro, this drop's fucking not it though. Where the fuck is the bass? Bro, we need dun 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 or pa pa bum pa pa bum pa 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 or god fucking damn it, we need more mid-lows on the bass. But there's no bass. I would definitely change the bass, dude. I like the vocal. I think the vocal's great, by the way. I think that's a great fucking vocal, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, I feel the sub, but it just, there's no energy in the song. Fuck that shit. That's cool. Again. Vocal, baby! Vocal! 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 Fuck that shit. I went to work the other day and my boss told me overtime. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Woke up in the morning. Had to take my ass to work.
Fucking hell, someone collab with this man. Someone good collab with him.
Fuck that shit.
Send it to Danny Avila, bro. Fuck, or nah, don't send it to him. I don't trust that guy. Go send it to Hunter or some shit. Like HNTR, bro.
Got the boss all on my dick. Fuck that shit. My girl keep yapping about that one hoe. Fuck that
I'm
bitch.
kidding. Fuck that
Now
bitch.
shut up and roll up a blunt and pass to that shit.
God damn it. If you ever want to sell me the vocal, I'll put it in the sample pack. Like, let's call it even there. I think someone will fucking use it, but yeah, man, you gotta use more of the vocal. That's the strongest point of the song, I think. That's the part of the song that brought me joy, you know? I'm gonna go tell my wife, I just heard the song. But you know what it said? Fuck that bitch. Nah, and too loopy, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, you gotta figure out the bass. That's the first thing. And we need to feel the bass energy, man. From there, they were saying your hats and your rights were going out of alignment. Nerds, I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. What does face alignment mean, bro? No, I'm kidding, but I didn't notice it. I think I was just too focused on when the vocals coming back, the bass. You got some cool shots here and there. But yeah, you need something to really drive it. And if you're gonna go like this, maybe like a stronger kick instead of a thin kick for this, because it just feels fucked, dude. I am very like.
My girl keep yapping about that one hoe.
Shit.
Now shut up and roll up a blunt and pass to that shit.
Man, fuck Splice. What the fuck is this shit? Fuck that shit. Yeah, I don't know, bro. But yeah, you need more of that, man. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. I have to get going. But Sam, I like the vocal, man. Just keep working at it. Figure out a way to give this shit more energy. You need a good rolling bass in there, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Rolling bass, something that's gonna drive it, give it more energy. It could be a kick rumble. Doom, 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 doom. You know, like right now it's just way too friendly, man. Way too friendly. Then from there, send it again if you want. But I think you need to get that kick bass sorted. Once that's sorted, use more of the vocal. Ear candy with the vocal. Fuck that shit. Fuck that bitch. And fuck that shit. Pass the blunt. You know, use the vocal more, man. Like if it's original vocal, exploit that. Exploit it, you know? Like, use it as much as possible. That's part of the song. It's what's going to differentiate the song from others. I think that's all I got to add, okay, man? Other than that, guys, I got to get going. I'm going to go rest. I love you all. If I could get to every single one of your songs and close my eyes and hear it and say good things about it and bad things, then I would. But, yeah. That's not how reality works, is it? Time is moving forward, and then I only have time to hear one at a time. Fuck, I need to go to church.